What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about the reasons why I lack faith and I don't trust God and the Creator and the universe. It's gonna be kind of a very heavy topic. It might be a short video. I just want to get it off my mind, but I will make more parts of this. So I do believe there is a God. I do believe there's a universe and there's a Creator. Why do I say this? It's because I just feel like it's in my heart where like I feel like there has to be a sane type of energy in this evil ass world. Because if you look at this world, it's so evil, it's so unfair. People are naturally wicked, they're very cold hearted, and they don't have a vision. That's why I noticed the older I'm getting, a lot of people they don't have a vision. It's like they can't think outside the box. They don't believe in themselves, and it could be the upbringing or it could be the nature of this world. And that's why I say like there's no way in hell there has to be a creator. There has to be a God. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know how it operates and stuff like that. It's beyond our understanding, but it's the type of feeling where you know in your heart where like there's a being or an energy out there that has your best interest at heart. So when it comes to Earth and human experience, I've booked a lot of personal tarot readings. I've done a lot of self reflection on why this human experience is the way it is. Um, I've heard so many things where like maybe it's meant to be a test for your faith within the creator or God of the universe to test your faith, which kind of makes sense because if that's the case, then and I'm not convincing anyone, but it makes sense though because uh, this world is so evil. They're just so everything's so wicked. People are just so nasty, and just this world will make you nasty, and you have to be just to survive. And this world is built off of evil, and so it makes sense that it is a test your faith within the creator of the God because me, I have a lot of hatred and anger towards God and the universe because of all the things they've allowed, all the things I've been through, the things I've been through that were unfair, and the nature of this world. And like this world is very unfair. It's really it's not fair. Like it's very unfair. It's like there's a lot of injustices, and it's not right. It's not right. It's not. I understand the human experience is a school for your soul and spirit to learn and evolve. But at the same time, it's just extremely painful, and there's a lot of unfair things, and it does seem like human beings are meant to suffer. It does seem like a punishment in a way. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so I have a hated the anger towards God because I feel like I've been through a lot of injustices and within my family situation where I've been but just like everyone else experienced. There's a lot of abuse, a lot of attacks, being in jobs and being in career fields where I'm not satisfied in, where I worked my ass off only for God to put me in situations where I don't like. And I feel like I work so hard, but I'm not attracting things that they're in the right alignment with me, even though I put in so much work, than the average person. And it's just like God always puts me in the same situation or situations where I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Or God always had to remove me from people to where I always wanted to work out. A lot of breakups, a lot of like heartbreak, a lot of twin flame connections, and it's overwhelming. It is overwhelming, and it's lonely too. I can't meet like minded people, so I've been through a lot. It may not look like I've been through a lot, but I've been through a lot. So the older I'm getting, the more like I'm liking a lot of faith and towards God and the Creator, because like God put me through so much. Like as a human being, you only take so much. So it's ridiculous, man. It really is ridiculous. It's sad, it's lonely, like me, I just want a happy family and a loving relationship and I just want to be financially free, and that's it, but this world is just so, because it's constructed in a way where like it's kind of impossible. Not impossible, but it's doable, but it's just a lot of stress, a lot of bullshit that comes with it, and is even worth it. There's a lot of damaged people. There's a lot of narcissistic people because of the system, because the nature of this reality, the nature of this realm that allows a lot of evil shit to happen, like pedophiles who rule over this world. And then you also have like these evil bloodlines that are selfish, that rule over this world, that fucks a lot of people over, the corrupt money system, all these wars and battles, and then not to mention narcissism. Then you got evil spirits, not evil spirits, but they got negative entities, demonic spirits inhabiting this realm, feeding off of human suffering and towards manipulating people's minds to act more narcissistic. That's where you get your generational trauma, your generational curses from, where you get your like the Jezebel spirit and negative entities inhabiting into these family bloodlines to attack the black sheep of the family or the scapegoat and shit like that. So this shit gets deep. These are other things I've experienced. I've also learned throughout the years, from spirituality and shit like that. So And then you got time speed up. You got the days going by a lot faster, and it's causing me to be a lot more stressful because I'm hitting my Saturn return, and now like I'm getting bombarded with my work, and like I can't balance my life out. Like time is speeding up. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I'm getting no sleep. I'm not eating as much. I'm not getting, you know what I'm saying? So it's ridiculous, man. It's frustrating. It really is frustrating. I'm like, so there's a lot of times where I feel like I'm going through things alone by myself. Yes, I'm seeking out therapy and booking appointments so I can talk to people about it, but it's just still like it's ridiculous, man. It's so many burdens and just I always put I do have a lot of gratitude, but it's just like come on, so like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, this is why I have a lot of hatred towards God because me, I just want love from either from family or like romantic, relationships. But I was experiencing the opposite of that, and then naturally will like make you cold hearted, like not make you have faith and trust within the God, or like rightfully so, because you've been through so much abuse with your family, verbal, physical. They kick you out the house, they'll scapegoat you, they'll go against you, and they don't believe your side, and not meeting like-minded people, feeling different, not feeling happy with your work. No matter how hard you try, relationships aren't working out through life circumstances like long distance or just other life scenarios, and it's just all this bullshit, like it'll naturally me experiencing all this, like it naturally like makes me kind of have a cold heart, not cold heart because I'm naturally a strong person, but more so like I have a lot of like just bitterness towards God and the creator, like I feel like a lot of people, they don't really talk about this as much, or they can't really grasp it, but I'm here to make videos express myself on how much like on how it's not fair, how God or the universe, they will put you through certain situations that's not right. It's very lonely, it's very isolating, and it's not easy. It's not, the human experience is not easy. It's very painful, it's very grueling, and it's so unnecessary how like all this has to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is though, but that's all I got to say. I won't make longer, but I'm in a rush because you got time speeding up. Earth is accelerating. That's why time is speeding up. Days going by a lot faster, so I barely have time for myself, and I gotta do this and that, and so it is stressful. It is overwhelming, and like life feels like a dream pretty much now. It is. Ever since 2018, that's when the time has speeded up extremely fast. But that's all I gotta say, man. I just want love, man. But God like will always put you through opposites because God knows in your heart that you want that. So unfortunately, God will like put you through so much bullshit and so much pain, and it's ridiculous. This is why like if I had a chance to reincarnate, I would not. The human experience is too much, it's too evil, it's too draining, it's too risky, and it's just too much. But that's all I gotta say. And also feeling outcast in society, like you feel different from people, like people, they can't really understand you, they can't really see you. So it is what it is though. But that's all I gotta say, and have a good one. Peace.